Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another little wager squad builder that I have for you chaps and chappets. So recently guys, with the recent wager matches, I just haven't been performing that well. And I mean, for me, it is kind of down to the team in a way, just because of the fact that, you know, if we take a look, when I was running that 3-5-2 Bundesliga side, I was smashing faces. You know, I think I went 12-1, 12 wins, 1 loss. And then as soon as I start to pick up these new squads and try out different things, I suppose I start losing and things. And you can kind of expect that. You know, you should always try and get a few games under your belt with this with a new team before you go ahead and wager with anybody. But yeah, I decided, well, I need to go back to my roots, and my roots are 3-5-2. It's probably my best formation. I know a few people out there quite enjoy other formations. That's all, you know, all the more to you. But for me, it's 3-5-2. It's what I played most of FIFA 13 on, and you know, if you play so much of one thing, you kind of just end up learning these things that you don't really actually think about, if that makes sense. A lot of it is kind of done when you're not even realizing. So, for example, where certain players are going to be, you know, do I need to bring this player back? Do I need him to cover? You know, you start to pick up these things if you play a certain formation a lot, and that is very much the case with the 3-5-2. But today's squad is actually one off of Foothead. So, you know, one of the things, it's only right that I give credit to the person that did it. So, if I try my best to remember to link the squad down in the description if you guys are interested in checking out a little bit more details about it. But it was made by Ultimate Hybridism, so credit goes to him for this squad, because I actually saw it and I thought, you know what? This is definitely a squad I could see myself getting pretty sweaty with. And that's exactly why I decided to make the squad builder, because obviously, guys, when I make these squads, if the video hits 2,000 likes within the day that it's uploaded, I will always go ahead and do a wager match with the particular squad. And today, we have this team here. Now, if you guys need any of the coins to make any of the teams that I build, check out utcointraders.com. Their links will be down below, and just some good, reliable coinage. Anyways, obviously, 3 at the back, 3-5-2. My 3 center backs are, in fact, Sacco, one of an amazing center back. What just a monster he is. Mangala as well, and then over on the right center back position, we have Pepe. So, a few of you guys might be wondering, Cal, why don't you have your team of the season, Sacco, playing there? And the real reason for that is because I've played with a lot of team of the season players recently, and they haven't been performing to what I was hoping. So I decided, why not just go back to the normal non-rare players, or just the rare players. None of this inform shenanigans. Although I do say that I am about to put in one inform player, and that is Gonzalez, the player who plays for Porto, defensive mid, and I decided to pair him up with Moutinho as well. So it should be interesting to see how both of those holding midfielders do. Now, my 3 centre backs actually have some pretty good work rates. They all have medium attacking and high defensive. Now, that's one of the things you really want to look at with your center backs, especially when running a 3 at the back formation. That is that you want to make sure they have a high defensive work rate. If you find that, you know, they have a high attacking work rate, players like David Luiz, although they can be good in things, you really have to put a lot of effort into making sure they stay back and they're not playing some sort of striker role. Now, as a left midfielder, I decided to put in Lavesi. He's a player I haven't really messed around with too much, but I know in FIFA 12 he was one of my favorite players in the game, and he was just an overall monster. He's got 4-star skills, and I want to say like 4-star weak foot. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it is. Sorry, I just double checked. It is 4-star weak foot. Then at right midfielder, we have a reappearance of your man Di Maria. He was in my last wager squad as well, but I played that. That was a 5-2-2-1 team. If you guys are interested in checking out that, obviously you can go onto my channel and take a look. But yeah, I didn't really play enough games to really suss him out and figure out whether I liked him or not. So a bit of a second chance in this squad. Then at center attacking mid, we have Zarate. Now Zarate is a wonderful player. He is in the center attacking midfield position. I want to say last year he was a right forward or right winger. Don't quote me on that again. But yeah, he's a center attacking midfielder, or at least he's going to be playing center attacking midfield in this 3-5-2 formation. So I'm excited to see how well he performs. But obviously that leaves 2 striker roles that can be filled in. Now, this next 2 striker roles was right at the beginning my favorite partnership in the entire game. There were no 2 better strikers than these 2 for me, and I haven't actually played with them for a couple months now. I never really combined them both. That would be Aguero and the man himself, Balotelli. Obviously, we are going to have to use his old card, his Manchester City card, because that's how we're going to get the 9 chemistry link up with Aguero, and then obviously Zarate getting it with Aguero again. Yeah, so So this team overall, it looks like it can stomp face. I personally love the striking combination of Aguero and Balotelli, combined with Zarate, who's got a medium attacking work rate and a low defensive one. So he's really just going to hover around that midfield area. But as always, guys, if this video does hit 2,000 likes, I would very, very much appreciate, you know, if you guys could get it to that, and we'll do a wager match with it live, and this time with face cam, because that's what I said in the last one. If the last video got 2,000 likes, I would be doing the next wager match with face cam. So of course, all your feedback, all of that good stuff is appreciated. I hope you all have a cracking day, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.